Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. My personal truck here I've had for 4 years now, and there's something that's always bugged me, and I've just wanted to do it, kept putting it off, whatever. So today we're going to tackle that project, and what it is, I want to get rid of this. I hate this decal. I think it just makes the truck look ugly. Plus the truck's starting to show its age. We've got a little scuffs and scrapes and stuff all over it. So I'm gonna hit it with some cleaner, do a little cutting and buffing on it and see how good we can make it look. Let's get started. So, simple tools, got my Milwaukee drill, and I picked up one of these rubber eraser wheels this morning from one of the local parts store. These things have went up astronomical. I think I used to buy these things for like 15 to 18 bucks. Now I think this thing was 37. It is what it is. So let's get started. These things are pretty simple. Just chuck them up in a drill. You could probably use it in a die grinder. I think this thing's rated to like 4,000 RPM. Yeah, 4,000 RPM. Basically keep it moving. Start on the edge and work it out, no big deal. Let's get going. Helps if you tighten it. You get the gist of it, we'll put you on time lapse, speed it up. All right, erased off. Get a little bit of acetone or brake cleaner or anything like that. Try to wipe off this residual glue. Okay, got it all cleaned up. Took the water hose and just rinsed it off. So there's spicks and spots of glue, you know, here and there. Get a rag. I don't know if you can see it. It's not the best lighting situation. I still have to do all the bulbs on this side of the garage, but I mean, it's pretty clean. There's a couple little specks and spots, but like I said, there's a couple areas on this truck that's showing some wear, scuffs and scrapes, loading stuff in and out of the bed. So I'm gonna take some 2000 grit and go over where the area of the decal was, and then I'll probably get the buffer out and do some light buffing on it and see how good it cleans up. I always take my paper and soak it for a little bit, put a little bit of soap in it to soften it up, makes it easier to work with. Gotta find my block floating around. Now if this was a little rougher condition, I would probably go over it with like 1500 grit. What I got, this is, can't really see, I guess, but just a soft block. You can pick these up on Amazon or local tool vendor. whatnot. So get a little bit of soap and water on here. Hit this real light. Pay attention when you're sanding. You don't want to hear any, I've always called it like a vut sound. It's where you pick up a little piece of dirt and you're kind of grinding it into the clear coat. Just listen to it when you're sanding. The soap will help lift any real impurities off the paint surface. Also, the soap will lubricate it while you're sanding. Like I said, I'm not real aggressive. This is only 2000 grit sandpaper. And literally, that should be about as quick as it needs to be. Kind of see that dulled look there. Take a rag. There you can see it. It's kind of dulled over, chalky looking. So, just light, that's all. I'll go ahead and shut you off for a second. I'll grab my buffer and get that stuff set up. Okay, got some setting cream. I haven't used this buffer for like 2 or 3 years, and the old pad's starting to give up the ghost here, so got one ordered. Like I said, it shouldn't take much, so we'll keep her low. Wrong direction. One more pass of this, and then we'll be on to the polish. Keep your buffer moving. Try to work in a small, 12 by 12, 18 by 18 area. I wouldn't go much bigger than that. Kind of lose track where you're at when you're doing it. Then you'll end up with a hazy spot later. Watch your edges. I mean, you can buff an edge, just work to it and get off of it. You'll burn through, because that's always your thinnest area of paint, because the paint actually deflects off of it as you're painting. It kind of rolls off the edge, so it's always thin. So just watch your edges. give this thing a quick hand job. No, wash job. I know what you're thinking. Get this thing cleaned up. We'll get it outside and I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. Finished product. No more decal. No haze, no line. There's that little spot I was buffing on. That's gonna do it for today's video. Just a little quick video, some decal removal, cutting and buffing, something quick. Hopefully you guys picked up something, learned something. Don't be afraid to try it. It's no big deal, just get you an eraser wheel if that's what you wanna do to yours. Also, pick you up a plastic razor blade. Normally if you get a razor blade scraper, it'll come with a plastic one. There's always a little bit of residual glue left. You can spray a solvent, a brake cleaner, acetone, whatever, and break it up the rest of the way with that. Scrape it off, take your rag, clean it up, and you're good to go. So we'll see you next week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow along, share it with a friend. See you next week.